Hello to from Destruction, Farmer Peter and Mike Collins. hear me better now? In first gear. Okay. I'm not sure because usually I use XSplit, but for some reason I decided not to recognise ATS today, so I'm using Shadow. Should be fun to get around here. Said quite a few signs, it's
Hello.
I am streaming.
Uh-oh.
I'm driving the ATS Heavy Haul.
Yeah. Figure that.
Got software I haven't managed to crash. I have 0% damage, considering I had to do a U-turn in the road to get petrol,
Nah.
which was
But
fun.
for me, the American is more the heavy what I was waiting for in the European as well.
How do you mean?
But you need to take wide turns and stuff like that.
Yeah, the ATS or the ETS ones, yeah, they don't do a whole. They're actually easier than the normal trailers.
Yeah.
Now the only thing is with this, now we have the time for the double trailers, because because this is
Oh,
all
I see.
pivot points.
Yeah.
Alright, Nick Meister was asking when it's released this morning. It's, well, it's
Today?
a paid copy. I brought it off Steam, installed it, playing it. So this
I don't
is
have the money, so
this
worth
isn't.
it.
It's not too bad. But in euros, it was €5, but 10% off, so it was €4.50.
Yeah, but I have €5.
You'll have 50 cent change to go to the shop, buy some sweets here.
No, I'm waiting because I get money soon from the school.
Alright.
I get around, was it 2,000 I think I get.
I hate this. Keep going in neutral because it'll keep the clutch in long enough.
It's taken.
Oh yeah, with this now, the double trailer should be coming soon.
Yeah.
Because this has, I'm driving the biggest trailer, the Transformer, which has the dolly and the swing bit at the end, so there's a lot of turning points on it.
I'm playing ATS right now.
It's repair for just crashed into a car, I didn't see it. Getting damaged, it's okay. But yeah, apart from Shadow Play, not wanted to play, and then the sun decided to shine in the window, so the head tracker didn't work. Or it did work, it was just going all over the place.
Now we're installing some new differentials for ATS.
Say that again?
Stuff like that. I'm installing some mod differential packs.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't have anything in my single player game, so, or my own truck, so I made a quick job.
Yeah, but I don't have my own truck in ATS. I don't even have a profile.
No, I set mine up for multiplayer, but I kind of just play around with it a while. I don't have that much mileage on it. But I'm level 20 something. I don't play ATS a whole lot, it's more ETS.
Same here.
But these trailers are definitely more interesting. But then saying that, these trailers would struggle on a lot of the European on and off ramps.
Yeah, but
At least with this you have a bit of room to swing.
it's gone. You're gonna see that track like that in
Yeah,
very
they
less
won't
in ATS.
be long coming. And once they have the pivot point in, the modders will be all over it. And there's actually the dolly trailers in ATS as well. I'm not looking forward to.
I am pretty. Yeah, I think I am. Wait, I want to get the real tandem truck instead.
Yeah, but the ETS has the tandem truck, whereas ATS has the dolly, which I have enough trouble in the likes of Farm Sim trying to reverse a dolly. I have on the road, and that is a dolly trailer with a rigid, and for the life of me I cannot reverse that. Thankfully you don't have to reverse it, unless you get stuck. And then I just jackknife it because there's no damage on it, so you just basically Where do I take off in 7th?
Yeah.
But I did manage to take off an up ramp, an off ramp uphill in 1st. And I got the heaviest load there, the 55 ton one. But of course then it goes nowhere after it takes off, then it goes nowhere.
No, I'm trying to. No, I'm not that.
This would be interesting to know. Go to the chemical plant with transformer. Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Oh.
Oh, I might have come over a bit too soon. It's not too bad. Gave it to me. Excellent delivery. See, did anything come up for me yet? Not that I think my truck would actually be able to manage it, but you never know.
Yeah.
Have to try. This surface is complete. Okay. Alright, where the trucks ain't working. So back to good job. And
No, I'm looking for a Steam Workshop right now.
alright, this time we have a lift truck. Right. Oh, this is going to be fun. So your truck driver armor. I
Yeah.
have basically from the front of my truck back to my window is about as much room as I have in front of the truck.
Yeah, have fun.
Well, I suppose it's not too bad. You see, if this was if this was the ETS one, you actually wouldn't be able to get it out because the trailer would swing into the wall because I'm tight against the fence. But because of the way this one turns, it should come out okay.
It's not like what's it called? What my dad reversing 90-degree turns at home. He has 1 centimeter to hit the wall.
Yeah, if you kind, I suppose if you want to give me. Yeah, if you're used to it, I suppose it's not too bad. And the thing I always don't like in this is, in real life, if in doubt, you can get out and have a look. Whereas with this, your mirrors are kind of not much good to you if you're trying to do it in cab. I know you can get out and look around with the camera, but these trailers, it's a struggle to see at the end where the end of your trailer is at times.
I wanna see people that have problems to reverse normal trailers reversed. Trailers like that.
Yeah, but they don't have, I don't think they actually have drop-offs that you have to reverse into.
That is boring.
Oh, this is a wide load too. This is extra. Yeah, so I don't think they actually have drop-offs just like that, so. Oh, that didn't work. This is one of these lovely ones. So not only does it give me a nice starting spot, but it's a tight getting out as well. With a big sleeper cab truck.
But that's the normal truck.
Ah?
That is how they do it. The big truck. Go big,
Yeah,
go home.
I know, but I'm in that one of those builder yards with all the machinery in it. We'll be doing this in cab is all I can say.
Should I take my heavy haul truck and do one helicopter?
I'm streaming by the way, sure.
Oh, I'll stream on, but I start recording as well, so.
I got the speed and fine there in a minute, and I was going a minute ago. I was going to go after him, but then I couldn't go fast, you know. I was thinking of you.
Oh, thank you very much. Whatever it's down for example. Oh, it's recording now. Good. So that's me, just got the Heavy Haul DLC, so that's me about just doing my first video on it, and I thought may as well see if you're around, see
Well,
if you talk
that's
to you.
what I'm doing. I'm streaming Heavy Haul. That's the ATS one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm streaming that.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it all handles.
Not too bad, but because I use real clutch and manual gears, I'm...
Look, there you go. First one I found is a crawler tractor and a scraper at £90,000.
Yeah,
And
I didn't have any. I went into the
oh,
quick jobs, so I'm not driving my normal truck either, which doesn't help. I just did the transformer, the 50 ton or 50 something ton, and now I'm doing the crane, the big what's it called again? Lift truck, the full one,
a
50
milling
ton.
machine. I got a milling machine at £97,000, but it's like 100 miles away. I don't know if I'll get there on time. But I'll
Alright.
keep a go. It's got an articulated trailer. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
That'll
the
be fun.
change the gears.
It looks like my truck's okay for heavy haul already.
You use sequential gears, don't you?
Yeah.
Because ATS done the same as ETS done the other day. It changed the gears, so I have my gears in range, and it got rid of that, so then my gears are all over the place. So the
But
gears,
I didn't have that problem.
Well, well, all I done, and I fixed it in this now, is went in and changed it to, I did just select range again, it had left that blank.
Yeah.
And once
So I've got
once I changed it,
141 miles to drive just to get to my
you'll
pickup
be
point.
grand. These trucks do 100 mile an hour, you'll be fine.
I'm in the single player though, so I'm going to ram my way through vehicles. Holy shit, how many gears does this thing got?
It should be 18.
Oh yeah, I've got 18 in this truck. I don't know why I've got 18 gears in this truck, but that spotted guardian right there. I'm going to get rid of these 18 gears. I had like, it was 6 gears on the Allison, which was basically third gear I was already away at high speed.
Yeah, I had 6 gear. I had the 6 gear one, but I just found that if you had anything over kind of 10 ton, you were struggling. You couldn't pull away if you got stuck on a hill. There was kind of like the difference between first and second was too much.
It's like first gear you get up to 16 mile an hour, and then second gear you get up to 30. But it didn't bother my truck too much. Maybe it's because I'm in the sequential gears. I didn't have to worry about the difference in speed too much because I could just pull away probably.
Yeah, well, in the top gears it used to be fine. I just had it because with the head shifter, 6 gears was perfect. So then you have no split and highs and lows and all that stuff. So
Jesus Christ, I'm in 12 gear and I'm barely doing 37 mile an hour.
yeah, that's what I said. I couldn't go after the cop because he done me when he came up behind me for speeding. Then he passed me and he done me again for speeding. and he was on the outside lane, and it was like, oh, funny, I could just get that extra bit of go, but I was flat out in 80. There was no way I was going any faster.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well. I just smashed that taxi. Not that it bothers me too much, got like 50 million, I can afford to pay for the
I don't have quite that much, but I'm not short of money. I have 380,000.
Right, I'm gonna get to this town, I'm gonna see if it fix up this truck, get about 18, maybe down to 12 or 13 gears.
For heavy haul, you might want to make sure you get it low. You need a high first gear ratio.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a 12 gear one though, it has the same high gear ratio as the one I've got, so
It depends what you get, but like I had the 55 ton one, and I struggled. I got going, but it barely took off. Up and on an off ramp because I stalled it going up the hill.
It's gonna be fun if I get pulled into a way station though.
I passed way stations and it didn't pull me in. It didn't even come up to say maybe you're okay. It said nothing at all.
Maybe it just said, "Oh fuck, I'm not stopping that guy."
Maybe, but the jar didn't. Normally, when you're passing them, now it'll say you're clear to go. There was nothing at all came up.
Right, I'm just hammering in this motorway, or what they call it, American highways. 84 mile an hour. Let's get into last gear, 18th. See how fast I can get.
Well, I got up to about 75 mile an hour with my 55 ton. No.
Oh, I've not got this thing yet. That's me just getting to the destination to pick it up.
Whatever truck, I don't know what power I actually had in the truck I had, because it's a quick job.
I just smashed that truck in my way. I just like hitting trucks in the road and just see them stop dead and the other things behind them come out too.
As long as you don't stop dead with them, you'll be alright.
Ah, I'm fine. I'm doing 90. I do that better with the trailers though. If you hit them with a trailer, your truck doesn't take damage, and I'm not too worried about the trailer. Arms the trailer. Like, oh yeah, you got there, and I've already got up to level
Right.
20, so I can get all the stuff in my truck I want on it.
Won't do a hill in 13th. Now I've stopped, I'm gonna have to go to 4th, not to 1st. There we go.
Yeah, I also noticed like it says your truck is no good for low trailers, normal trailers. But I think that's more to do with like just wasting engine power, just hauling a wee light thing.
Yeah,
You know what I
think
mean?
So. My stuff.
So it's not as if it can't haul, it's just that you're just basically wasting fuel.
Yeah, it's just
Using it.
overkill.
Yeah. Oh, get. Damn cars, sorry. This little car decided to pull right in front of me. It's not a good idea when the truck's doing about 100 mile an hour behind you.
It's just like real life, so.
Yep.
You definitely
Nope.
have to go down into 1st if you get stuck on a hill.
Yeah, that's thank God I hit that truck. It slowed me down enough to get around the corner. I just used the truck in front of me to slow me down. I'm an evil person. And I have no problems with this.
Gosh, this load is wide, the crane lifter thing. It's as wide as the lane you're in. So, yeah.
I want to see ones that, I want to see really wide roads, you know, the ones that are
Over
wider.
lane.
Aye.
Well, it'd be interesting now to see how they sort the AI for this.
Well, are they not supposed to pay attention to your hazard lights or something now?
Well, they do, but I was, I had to do a U-turn in a garage earlier and I had my hazard lights on. I was on the wrong side of the road to do a U-turn and a bus shot up the inside of me. So, like...
So basically the same as always, they just don't
They're
give a
like,
shit out of
if
it.
you put on your hazards, they will stay back from you. But if you're not in their lane, like I have used it, I put on my hazard. They've always taken notice of your hazards. They kind of stop and stay back, but if the lane is clear in front of them, they'll go. So you have to position yourself between the two. You kind of have to block their clear path. They give you, if you have your hazards on, they give you a bit of extra room. But nowhere near enough for having to maneuver this thing around.
Try to take off in 12th gear even if you've not got trailers, no point.
No. And I have overtaken. I do overtook with the big load as well. The cars are going too slow. the fuck are you on? Oh, that's the climbing lane, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I seen the cars going the climbing lane as well. They just don't pay attention to the
That's
trucks.
what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I had pulled over to what I thought was the... Oh, I'm after stalling now. I'm in neutral.
Oh Christ, this is a big thing. £97,000. That's what, like 46 ton
Which one is
milling
it?
machine. Milling machine. Jesus.
Yeah, it is the Transformers, the heaviest.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's kind of weird because the Transformers were the lighter ones in Euro Truck, and the Transformers were the heavier ones in the American Truck. But again, it could just be it's a bigger Transformer, or they could have more lead or more sand in them. Because like like a wee yellow Transformer got to work for putting the angle grinders into. It's heavy as shit from all the sand, isn't it? Just to prevent the fire hazards.
Maybe stuck on a hill. There's a big line of cars now behind me.
Ooh. This is a really slow acceleration.
Oh, I thought it was moving there.
Oh shit, I better swing wide with this thing. I just dragged that road.
If you had a bit,
I just dragged. Yeah.
if you had a bit of feel with your clutch, this would go.
Alright, so 2,000 RPMs, but this drop maxes out at speed. For the gear, anyway.
We go across the road is easier than going up the road.
I'm at 50 mile an hour.
I'm
There's some cars trying to pass me.
in second.
Oh, it was a police car.
Come on. Come on, off. I started
Oh, I see a car trying to pass me, so I slammed left to stop it, and when it got to within range of the wing mirror so I could see it properly, it was a police car. Oh, yeah, me. I just smashed the poor wee bastard into the rail. I think the game gave up on me getting fined long ago.
I can't go any lower than first.
Wait, doesn't ATS have crawler gears?
No.
The C gears in ATS. The the
That's the-
gearbox 12 plus 2 gears box.
Yeah,
Well,
I did.
the truck I
I
have
haven't
doesn't.
seen what they're like. I haven't been to the garage yet to find out if they have those options available now.
I did watch Gruel, but he didn't go in depth in the gearbox that much.
No, I think it's just, I just have the 18. I should try going sideways again. I should have just stayed where I was doing fine, then I looked in my mirror to see was there a car inside me.
Oh, 60 fuel have to do.
So if you get stuck on a hill, the easiest way to take off is to go sideways across the road.
Oh, you mean like zigzagging across it?
Yeah, so instead of pointing up the hill, I had my wheels in full lock to the left, or to the right even. Oh, get into
That's
the air.
not. This is not too bad. I've got my wee truck doing 50 mile an hour uphill and 50 gear. And that's not too bad for this wee truck.
Sorry if I keep stalling it then, I'm just going to stay in first till I get over the hill this time.
You got your truck at the Biggs engine yet? Or are you still at the wee 500s?
It's not my truck. Oh, I think I have mine at the biggest I can get. I think possibly.
Alright. Oh, aye, you got
I'm
a
on
quick job, didn't you?
I'm on it level 21. This is a job. But I have the real clutch, so I kind of, how would you put it? It's not as responsive as project cars. So you have to kind of leave the clutch in a bit longer.
Yeah, but you do that in real life as well, so...
Yeah, I understand that, but my point is that I'm so used to just clutch,
Yeah,
change
yeah, yeah.
gears out. And of course what all that does in this then is it puts you into neutral.
Oh,
If
hey,
you
I've
like
been in
me,
the truck before.
like me that trying go to... That's why I'm using paddles from
Oh, actually if
race
I...
games.
Ah, see. I can actually hold the clutch in. As in I can half clutch out. I didn't realise you could do that.
But if you like me, I have more problems with racing games, clutches.
Or you hold it in too long, is it?
Yeah.
So like I was playing dirt, and with dirt, if you clutch, change gear, but it doesn't take, even though it's in gear, it doesn't actually, you have to change out of gear to go back into gear. Whereas with this, you only have to put your foot on the clutch, and it goes into gear.
That's why I'm using paddles to shift.
Yeah. 5 miles an hour strewing first, flat out.
How's the reversing them into the...
Yeah, from looking at Squirrel's video yesterday, now I wanted to dump unload. You drive into them rather than reverse into them. I mean,
Yes, no reverse option.
Squirrel is quite good at reversing. He wasn't doing much yesterday with the video he put up.
I think he was scared.
Well, it's a lot of pivot points.
Yeah, but if you know how to do it. And he says he can reverse.
Well, I suppose you see he's just used to single trailers.
Yeah, but has he used multiple pivot points before for
Probably
reversing?
not.
So that's probably the more the problem is, just that he's not used to it rather than...
Well, I mean, I know it can be done.
Yeah.
It's like anything, you have to do it to be able to do it.
Nah, it's not against the guy himself, but if he's not used to it then he's probably not going to be good at it just to the point of just not having the experience of doing it. Like, I've never used much...
Sure, I can't reverse a dolly trailer in farm sim.
Yeah.
But then I just usually don't use a dolly trailer or go any way I can that I don't have to reverse it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not an offence. It's not against the guy himself. It's just that if he's not used to it, it's probably why he's in trouble.
Yeah.
See, for me, I'm not used to it, so I'm not going to be able to do it just yet.
Well, I mean, if you have the long trailer, you have a pivot point at the back of the trailer if you have it, and then you have an extra dolly at the front.
That I didn't. Why do you have an extra trailer in the back of the American?
Because the Americans go by weight on the road, as in if you have 100 axles, you can carry 100 times more than if you have one axle. So the more wheels you have on the road, it distributes your weight. Is the way they kind of work it, I think. Which is why they have more. See, whereas the Europeans tend to have smaller wheels, many of them, on a single trailer. Whereas the Americans, it's, from what I remember, was it ice road truckers? They just put like a trailer there. They had special trailers they put at the back. It distributes the weight so that you're under the limit, that you're heavy, but because you have so many wheels, it's spread. That's why they have the extra dolly in the front, because I mean, that
In
extra
front,
dolly, the dolly at the front doesn't really do anything for you.
In front I can understand more, and the back one.
Yeah, but they're not normal connections, they're bolted onto the trailer.
Yeah.
As in they take the weight of the weight of the trailer goes through it, as opposed to it's not a fifth wheel connection. or one, or just a pin connection. I'll go away. You're going that way. Cop car slowed down to take an off ramp as I went past him and he picked it up.
Where's this way station?
Did you have?
I just get up the speed and they want me to build the way station. Fucking wankers.
Did you have to go into it?
Yeah.
Alright. So I didn't get past. Well, yeah. So the American ones, it's the trailer at the back takes the weight off the back of the trailer.
Still, I'm not gonna understand why.
Yeah, it's to do with it's supposed to the more tires.
Yeah,
the wheels
but,
you have is-
And I know a good explanation, but still it's
It's
why?
Americans, they have to do things differently.
Yeah.
Yes, the thing's complicated.
Whoa!
But here's the fun thing, Volvo,
Alright, 77 miles around the corner, Stu, probably isn't a good idea.
What type
Yes.
of burner was it though?
funny thing,
I have the container crane, full one. Well, I didn't turn over, but at 77 I took my foot off the accelerator because I was going light.
I haven't even got to 75 yet, let alone
I'm
77.
going 78 or 80 here. This is lighter.
It helps to remember to gear up as soon as I get to the correct RPM. Sorry, Armour, say what you were saying.
the funny thing is, Volvo did a test in America. They put their 750 European truck there, and that was did take more heavier loads and did less fuel consume than what they were used to.
European, any vehicle is way better than American equivalents.
But if where do you have the green area in the rev area, revs?
There isn't a green area in mine. Mine's just pure white orange.
Yeah, but do you have between 1000 or 2000? I don't remember that.
Or in revs, as in...
Yeah, the green area. There you should
Yeah.
shift between.
My RPM doesn't have a green area or a red area, just all white all around it.
Yeah. Well, cars are
That's
generally just, yeah, you have a red, don't go into this. And it's your flat
Yeah,
out.
but in trucks I have a green area. That
They
I
have
should
the
shift.
green area, yeah.
Yeah, there I shifted between. But I know to shift as well, so.
Yeah, so mine's just an RPM counter, it's just white all around. It doesn't even give you a hint where you're supposed to shift or where your fuel consumption is. It's just, fuck you, just guess it yourself.
I don't know, fuel, one of these days there's enough fuel to do the job.
Well, mine's, I've maxed out my fuel economy, so I generally have enough fuel regardless of the given unless it's a really long job. That's probably why I'm not getting any faster because I'm going up hills. That explains it.
Yeah, I'm doing 50 up and hill.
And I don't do have a whole trailer, so in ATS.
No,
I
up
do
there
know
find,
one trailer.
up there find an easier garage this time than I did last time.
There
But
we
now
go.
we want. I'm waiting to see a good modded American truck, heavy haul truck.
Speaking of fuck that, I'm not going through there.
This would be fun actually because this is wide. But the last one I drove into, I managed to pick the point for filling my fuel, and I was on the outside one, and I just drove across the little curve, then back out onto the road again. Diff locks for the win.
I'm managing to get up to almost 70 miles an hour now with the trailer. And it kind of helped that they route me through fucking stupid places as well. They've tried to send me through a fucking rest stop there. And I'd have to slow down for that because of all bends in it.
Does that? Well, I done that. I had a little grey area, so I went in.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Well, the main road wasn't great for me, so I just decided to follow on the main road.
Oh, I can bypass the nearby way station. Thank you very
It's good like you. Come you get to pass about that. There's this one way station, every time I pass it, it always pulls me in. So there's a grey road next to it. And
much.
I've
It'd
never
be
been able to fill it in.
It'd be nice if it had a fuel stop too, but it doesn't. You have to go up
Oops.
another bit.
I kinda accidentally, on purpose, rammed the police car out the way. Right, let's get this up to 100 mile an hour then.
There's something up with that.
Yeah, if I find a hill that goes down the way, I'll get up 100.
Or should I?
Oh, I know there's a road. I know there's a road that goes downhill most of the way. If I can get a job between that point and it.
Here's
That one I just spent half an hour on. If you find that one, you'll go down there at 100 mile an hour.
It's in where is it? It's not Nevada, it's not Arizona, California, it's east.
Yeah,
Of
I was at that one with the climate
What?
lane on it. And, well, when I eventually got going, that is a nice down.
Yeah.
Oh, one don't slow down no traffic.
Yeah, the question is, share a risk going up this little hill to get the grey area and without hitting any cars with a big... Oh fuck it, we'll go on it anyway. I want this grey road. If I was heading up the top of here, it's going to really get
Oh,
stop
nice
me.
straight, man, 70 mile an hour, downhill, 74, 5, 6, 7. What did you take out?
Nothing, but I was like a ball here away from hitting this van that pulled right in front of me almost. It's like, as I went by, it hit the brakes on and stopped an inch from my trailer.
Oh, this is a nice, another straight.
Oh shit, I should have been paying attention.
As the car pulls up in front of me. This will hit 77, 8, 9. Oh, 80's true. And then back up
Yeah.
again.
I just missed my turning, but there's another one ahead that takes me in the same direction, so... Well, hey. And actually I just cut out a very annoying portion of the journey by missing that. Fuck it.
I have to get fuel.
Yeah,
Mind you, if I
fucking
get
hell.
recovered, it won't cost me anything.
Well, I'm at 78 now. And I'm coming up for my turning. Now, what fucking lane is it in this American fucking road junction I'm supposed to take?
Middle of the two, middle white line down the centre.
Yeah.
Lots of room to swing. Oh, 82, 3, 4,
84 myself.
87, 88, 89,
No, 80.
90. 91 as I get done speeding because I'm in a 55 zone. I ain't slowing down. Oh, garage. Okay, I'll rephrase that. I'm not slowing. I just managed to pull a big trailer across the slow lane of traffic and into a garage and I didn't get any fines, so I mustn't have hit anything.
Or you just didn't hit them. If you go sideways into somebody slow enough, you actually not get fined regardless.
Seeing as it was a 55 zone and I was doing 90, I may have been going faster than everyone.
No, I mean the speed, your sideways speed, not your front way
Alright.
speed.
Oh yeah, I just literally straight across.
Alright, so you actually just smashed across, okay.
Oh, I literally just, there's the garage.
Just
Pulled straight across into the slip lane.
okay, maybe you're going fast enough.
And I was doing 91.
Yeah, so the forward speed doesn't matter when you hit somebody if you go sideways into them.
I don't know, I find that if they come up behind you, why are you all stopped there? Are you all stopped there for me? Alright, there's a big queue of traffic up coming into the junction.
You maybe hit something? You don't know?
No, it shows my damage is... I still have 0% damage.
Oh, I can't fuck Tucson now.
So into
All these fucking roads are great and these junctions, and I have to go over red last fucking mile. Could I have taken that one? Yes, I could have went up there to get that. Oh well, too late now. Get out of my way, you piece of shit. Oops. Did that damage the trailer? No, I didn't damage the trailer. Never mind. Oh, I'm now getting please call truck here.
right now, somebody needs to leave me
There's something else I noticed, like in ATS compared to ETS, you get a lot less blackouts in your truck when you get damage to it. You know, like you can be driving along, you get a truck failure in ETS, and if it's
Oh,
50%,
ATS doesn't do it as much as a...
it's just like I'll be 100% damage. I can still be driving, and it will only cut out every so often. Where
I
probably as
don't know.
often as you did at about maybe 50% in your ETS.
ETS does kind of cut out a bit more, alright. At lower, I find like even 20% damage in ETS and you can start cutting out.
But I've just got the 15% in this, and it says please call truck here, and it's just doing dinner shit. It'll be fun to have an engine blackout with all of these big bastards around. Oh, there's a grey road I've not got. I'll go up that wee slip road and see if I can get it. Woe betide any car that goes up there in front of me. Yes, they're all been foolish enough to go up this way. And they just managed to get in the corner before I got there. Lucky bastards.
I still reckon they should put sunscreens or sunshades in.
Ooh, just wee fucking bastards.
Or give you a pair of sunglasses you can put on.
Yeah. Well, this American one is way brighter on the road, like mainly because it should be probably brighter.
Well, I suppose in America you're kind of looking into the distance, whereas in ETS you don't have the big open landscapes.
Yeah. Oh Jesus!
That sounds like you're having fun.
I hit a car so hard it went in the air, rolled over my roof, over my trailer, and landed behind me.
So if anyone watching my stream wants to know what Stu is laughing about, go watch his stream. Or his recording when he puts it up.
It just went up in the air, rolled over the front of my truck, literally my windscreen so I couldn't see anything, rolled up over the top of my truck and rolled over the trailer and landed on the side of the road.
So just a normal day's driving, you're driving, so...
Yeah. But it's the first time I've seen a car roll like that, though, like literally in front of my windscreen so I couldn't see. Sounds like you're having fun with your wings.
Yeah. One who's dying and one who's should be in school apart from the fact that he's chicken pox, but there's fucking nothing wrong with him. He's hyper out.
That was actually genuinely fun though.
Stop again. This is a prize for who can stall the most. I'm definitely winning.
I don't stall because I don't have the clutch. See, the problem here now is I can't tell what gear I'm in because my truck's so badly damaged I can't actually
Oh
see.
yeah. I've put up the F3 menu.
I generally have the wee F3 menu and thing, but I can't tell what my cruise control is from it. Like, yeah, that's not so bad going in
Well,
that
you
corner.
can. Whatever speed you're going is your cruise control.
Well, no, the cruise control can be higher if it goes up a hill, so you won't tell you what max cruise control is. So, because when I hit that thing, I had to restart my engine because it just black. Yeah, had an engine failure. Cause, like I put myself above about 50% damage, and it had an engine failure as soon as I hit that car. So I don't know what my cruise control is now because I had to restart the cruise control on the way down the hill. Well, I can't remember what speed I was doing when I hit the cruise control button.
Guys, so you know, guys, I'm streaming as well now.
Alright. ETS
Okay.
is it?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm 20 miles out from this delivery point. And I'm going to get there with 7% damage on the trailer and 43% damage on my truck.
Yeah, drive-in is a relative term in that you drive into it. It's just not a straight drive-in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do drive, it's just... It's safe for me. I've never been injured once in Euro trucks in there.
Are you sure you know how to drive?
Yes, I know how to drive. You push the accelerator as far down as it goes. That's how you drive.
Exactly.
And if somebody tries to pass you, you turn sideways and ram into them to stop them getting past you. That's just the basic of driving.
Oh, there we go. Another excellent delivery. Los Angeles to Kingman.
I don't know what it's going to be. Probably, fuck ball, you made it.
Right. Job market. Do I have anything? Yes. Probably not. Like, there's loads of them on... coming up on... for me, but just not in the reset my truck to Vegas, and there is no jobs in Vegas.
Yeah.
And external contracts is not working. Are you having trouble getting onto World Trucks?
No, I connected to World of Trucks to register my Heavy Haul DLC.
Well, I done that too. I register, but no, it won't give me.
Well, maybe it's just all the people getting onto the game now, or just...
It won't give me a external contract. Right, lift truck I've done, right, milling machine.
How the fuck did you get into this place?
Fresno to Elko. Oh, they have a new sign there, I didn't spot that. So they have heavy and articulated trailer sign. Oh,
Hang on, I better...
it would be nice if they have them, if they put them in the other end, so you could sort it by that.
Right, if anybody's watching the video, I'm using a remote control drone right now. I'm using the actual in-game camera to find out where the fuck this entrance is.
That's what I'm saying, it would be nice if you could get out, take a walk around and have a look.
Yeah, so this is just my remote control drone. DDD.
What were you driving? The milling machine, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the milling machine isn't wide. Well, it is sort of wide, but it's wide higher up. Whereas that crane thing was wide. It's got like the extra boards out at the side of the trailer.
Yeah, alright. I can't even see my delivery point from here, so I'm just going to have to drive in and hope for the best. Looks like there's two entrances to this place, though.
Oh, I hate all these trucks. Why can't I have one truck? And a half, I think it should. Right, remember to
Oh
get
dear. Oh well,
I got
I
that.
got in.
Oh yeah, that is the angle.
No, you need to take the turn wide.
Yeah, I know you like turn them wide, but you have to understand that I don't give a shit about how the trailer gets there. As long as it gets there. I can't see my delivery point. Is it automatic, or do you have to actually go to the...
No, that's what I'm saying. I think they have it set up so that the heavy haul is automatic.
Because I've just been in and I can't see my delivery point. I
Have a
drove
look
through
at
the...
your, put up F3 and look at your flag.
Yeah, see what it is in F3. And to the F3, it's just to the left of me right now. Now I'm using the wee camera to go in, to look around, and it's not there. And I just drove around the whole place and I didn't see it.
Which camera is that? Oh, is that the camera you can zoom around in? Is that? How do you actually get that up?
Photo studio by just going to the menu.
Alright. It mightn't show up in that. You might have to go have a look
Yeah.
at like menu 2 or something and try and get an angle.
Hang on, I want to just stop by the front flag thing and see if it tells me. Oh no, I've got to pick it. I have to pick what I do it. It's not actually giving, doesn't automatically do it for me. But I'm not allowed to do the reverse.
Well, you are allowed to reverse. You just
No. The reverse option says I can do anything. Plus 150 XP, but it's greyed out, so I can't pick it.
right. You better stop now, truck, because I'm on your side of the road.
Yeah, it's...
Right, I think I may lose a sign or two here.
Well, that was certainly wide steering. So wide that I went through all the stuff that was sitting there. Oh Christ, I just got it in and... Yeah. Yeah, so it's not automatic unless you set yours to automatic pick it. in which
Alright,
case-
oh, did you have to pick it? You did?
Yes.
Alright. And did it give you 3 options then where to deliver it?
Yes, and one of the 3 options was greyed out, so I could not actually...
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I get you, right, alright, it wouldn't let you reverse. I see now what you mean by you. It wouldn't let you reverse.
Yeah, it just did not give me the option to reverse. Regardless of the fact that I could reverse, you know, I can reverse a truck. It just didn't give me the option. How the fuck am I going to get out of here in the front? I'm trapped between this trailer and the trailer just delivered.
Just go back, go back into pick another job, and sometimes they just disappear. Then the trail you just delivered.
I'm going to try and get out. And yep, I managed it. Nope, I haven't managed it.
All I can say is they should have bigger fuel points for these trailers.
Well, if you actually watch my video, you have to see how I almost got trapped here. I managed to get myself out though. And I've pointed myself to the nearest depot to get repairs. Then we'll go see if I'm finding a job. But that's not too bad though. Just got to remember to... It's weird though, still get to pick where you're going to deliver it, even though, well, I suppose it gives you the option saying I don't want to deliver it, just hand it in right now.
Yeah, and what were the parking places like? Were they both easy enough, or?
It was easy enough to get in once I found it where I was supposed to park.
But that's what I'm saying, the options it gave you, were they easy enough? Like I said, I just have mine on auto, so...
Well, as I was saying, I only had one option. It was either pick it, park it going straight forward, or just go park it and we'll do the automatic parking.
So they've
That's the only option.
set it up so that you only have one option.
Yeah. The reverse park option just was not even there. It was just like... It says I can do anything plus 150 XP, but it was greyed out so you couldn't actually select it. You couldn't even see where it was supposed to be reverse parked.
How much XP do you actually? I didn't take any notice. How much XP?
I think 40 XP for forward driving it in.
Should give you more just because it's a big ass trailer. Mind you, they're not very.
Well, 150 is unusual because reverse parking normally is 90 XP for reverse parking.
Did it give you 150? It did.
No, for reverse parking, it told you the experience you'd get was, but you couldn't pick it.
Alright.
So normally reverse parking's 90, and this one was 150, even though you couldn't pick it. So it must have been just like, you know, if you could do it, this is all you get, but it does seem to be a bit more XP for doing it. Even though it's use left lane only, alright, construction rules.
This is a long ass trailer for Bendigo, just on the wrong side of the road.
Can you imagine going around that
Well,
one? What is it? Just on.
I was looking in my mirror, as in my passenger side mirror, going around the corner to make sure I didn't get the inside the corner. The next thing I looked forward and I was nearly off the road on the other side.
Yeah, I was saying, see the one that's on the just north of Los Angeles. It's a wee side road just to the left, near the beach.
Actually,
or
talking
wherever
about
it is.
Los Angeles, that one, you know, that is it San Francisco that has that hill with that sharp bend in it. That would be one to pull them up, pull the trail.
Oh yes. I think it's Los Angeles. No, is it San Francisco? Maybe San Francisco.
I think, because it's why the bridge it goes up onto Auckland Bay Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah. And you go up that. Oh yeah, the really round one.
Because you have to stay. You have a T junction at the bottom, so you're nearly at a standstill going up onto it. Like on a normal.
If you obey the roads, anyway.
Yeah, on a normal heavy enough. Like if you have a 20-ton trailer, you struggle at times on that anyway.
Oh dear, this is going to be good. Never mind. Push the truck out of the way. Aye. I know the one. I think I know the one you're talking about. Aye, you goes onto a bridge. One's underneath, one's over.
Yeah, you have a climbing lane that going up the inside, but it's you loop back on yourself.
Right, so I'm at this thing where see if I've got better gears for this. You know, I'm at like 47% damage, may as well just get it repaired. It's only a slight bit damaged.
So if you put a new gearbox in, does that automatically fix your gearbox? Or do you still have to fix it?
No idea. We'll find out when I get there. I generally repair it first before doing it anyway. Like I repair first and
I
then...
used to, when I had multiple drivers, like, you just, if you wrecked your truck that bad, just change it and take a new truck. When you got it back then, it was fixed. But I think they did actually charge you for it.
They probably, when the driver gets here, they have maintenance and fuel costs, so
Yeah,
it's probably got the...
massive maintenance costs.
Right. Oh, these gearboxes are all coloured in now. Right.
Oh, it just missed the front of you.
Oh, this one's got even higher first gear ratio than the one I've got, and it's 10 speeds.
I know the one Squirrel was looking at was it a 15 point something first gear?
Yeah. Aye, this one, no, this is worse than mine when I look at it. Because it's 10 speed retarder one. Is that a 10 speed retarder? Oh dear god, that goes way down when I put one that's not retarded on.
You need a retarder for...
Yes.
Well, I just use the engine. I have automatic retarder, I think, and then put on the engine brake. I have the engine brake set up so that when I take my foot off the accelerator, it kicks in.
Well, apparently, well, I don't know if is it a worse ratio or a better ratio? Because this is 15.42 to 1, when the one I've got is 14.4 to 0.7.
No, 15 is the better one, I
So why is it telling me on the truck analysis that it's worse?
I don't know, maybe it is. Gearboxes, I usually just pick on the amount of gears in it rather than anything else.
This one's got a higher
Obviously,
differential
it's more
though,
than
so I wonder if that's it. Nope, it's not that, because there's a wonderful higher differential than that, and it's not. Why is this 18 speed retarder one better than this 10? Oh, God, it's that
because it has
annoying.
more gears.
Mm. Oh. No, hang on, is that what it is? No? I just don't get this gear ratio thing. Never mind.
All I know is looking yesterday was that you pick a high
Oh,
one and get a retarder.
there's more engines available. Like, I got more engines available now for this truck.
Yeah, because I think they added engine bigger. Well, what he was saying was bigger horsepower isn't necessarily better. But
He said that's, is that like,
now
well,
obviously 400 and 600 there's a difference, but 600, 625 does not have a big difference. Because like they're not doing the multiple axles, it's just going to be. But you see, that's one thing now that I have to change on my truck.
if you look at
I have a
the,
lift axle, but you need. Have you got two drive axles? You do.
yes, the thing looking here is a mouse over heavy cargo, and it looks at torque, not engine power.
Yeah, so it's torque. That's what I'm saying. It's the torque, or maybe it's the engine one is the one you want the high number in as well.
No, because it's not highlighting engine power, but normal cargo highlights engine power.
Yeah, but it's
heavy
the
cargo
torque.
doesn't.
It's the torque in your engine, as in when you're picking an engine. There's a torque rating in it.
Yeah.
That is what in torque is the best thing you always gonna go for.
There's little markers on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's mean like when I highlight heavy cargo on the truck analysis, the yellow out one's a torque. The engine power is not even yellowed out to say this is needed. It's just first gear ratio, differential ratio, retarder, and powered axles.
It doesn't have torque, is it?
It has torque, but not engine power.
Yeah, no, it's just torque is what. So it's not the horsepower you want; it's the torque. Because torque is what will get you off standstill.
Well, I was just
Stuff and
upgrading
stuff like that.
even with this, we put a 14 speed retarder transmission in. Just by putting that high torque engine in, I've got almost maxed out heavy cargo.
Yeah, see, like a 1,000 horsepower engine with no torque isn't going to pull you up a hill. Whereas a 200 horsepower engine with loads of torque will.
Do better in hills.
Say that again?
Yeah, a truck with more torque going better up in hills, and a truck with more horsepower. The torque is always the best thing to go for.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like I have a diesel car, and because it's diesel, I can go up a hill as fast as any petrol car, if not faster, like taking off at the bottom of the hill. I've managed to beat a few by racers if I get a good start, even though they've got their high powered car, because they don't have the torque, they have speed.
I don't see the difference in cars.
Oh no, with the diesel, mine is a people carrier, like, so it's heavy, so the torque makes an awful difference in it for taking off, or if you're towing a trailer.
Yeah, but we have
Like
Volvo
obviously it's
the-
nothing to truck, like, but
No, but I have we have Volvo V70.
right.
777. That is a diesel, and I don't see any difference when I go build that.
No?
But that car is a beast as well, so.
Well, yeah, what size engine is in that?
D5. The biggest one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, that's just going to have power anyway, like mine is only a 1.9. That's a 1.9 turbo diesel, but it has way more power, like it has low end, it can get you off the line fast, but it won't take you to top speed, but climbing hills it's brilliant.
Right, so I just put some hazard lights on the top of my truck and put the bigger engine in. It's surprising, I didn't even know.
Yeah, those flashing lights now, they'll make an awful difference.
Yeah.
See, that's what the AI should be looking at, is them. Although they did fix it, I think, because at the start, if you had them on a modded truck, you didn't know what to do with it, and they'd just stop.
Right, I found another job. A scraper, £90,000 from Tucson to Winnemucca. That's about 1,000 miles. I'll take that. And my truck is now set up to do heavy cargo a lot much better, so let's see how it goes.
I'm driving loops as well, which probably doesn't help. Normally I drive nothing.
Ooh. Better just reverse and repair that damage. Paying attention to what's going on as you come out of place does help.
Just put your foot down, close your eyes, and hope for the best.
That's what I did do, but I got 20% damage my truck again, so it's reverse up to repair it.
just after you repaired it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that just as I come out the place and just repaired it out. To at least get more than about a mile before I damage the truck again. And it's coming night time now, so I'll have a nice nighttime drive with a big heavy trailer.
Oh, I have a nice 12:30 in the day, clear blue sky, nothing but mountains and sand. It's not quite sand, there's a few shrubs there.
Tumbleweeds and
11.
then maybe a few aliens. Oh shit, yeah, you fuckers.
How-
Just as I pull up to the train tracks.
It's 11 o'clock here, so.
11 o'clock. In game now we're
And
very late.
In game.
No, he's not overhead, yours.
I don't know what time it is in real life.
12 o'clock.
Is it 12 o'clock?
Almost. Right, well, quarter to 12.
No,
What?
I have to finish
It's
up after
almost
this.
1 o'clock for you guys.
No, it's.
It's 1 o'clock for me.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's-
you know where head is.
right.
You guys are 1 hour ahead of me.
No, it's 10 to 12.
No, we're behind.
I'm using my phone to check the time, so I'm not actually driving and using the phone, so it's alright.
No. It's,
It's 10
you're 1
no,
hour.
yeah, we're 1 hour behind you, but it's 10 to 12, so it means it must be 10 to 1 for you.
12 to 44.
Yeah, it's 1:44.
There's 11:44
It's
here.
11:44 here.
Ah.
So yeah, you're up too early this morning.
I was up at 8 o'clock to go to school and go back almost.
I was up at
7 for me.
7. Dropped the kids to school.
Mind you, that's about the same time as he got up because he's an hour ahead, so.
Came back then to do a bit of city skylines.
Oh, I've seen you up into that.
And got. Well, actually, did I log into it? No, I didn't actually, because I was going to go into city skylines. And
Yeah,
then
I seen you
and
log
then
in.
I had update for ATS. I was alright, I'll have a look
Ah!
at the update. And then it was like, oh, compatibility update. The last time we got one of them, that was the DLC. And then went back
Yeah, I
in
seen
and
you log into City
and
Skylines,
the
so
DLC was there. Did I? Oh, I did. I went into the game to look at the... Because I had done a few assets, that's what I was doing. I was going to... See, I have a mod for the traffic where you can stop them from parking on the street.
oh,
Or I have
I do that
roads.
by
So what I done was I made parks that are actually car parks. And I made a 1x1, a 2x1, and a 3x1, and a 4x1 so that I can fit them in.
oh yeah, see
And
if you just put in a
I just wanted to tweak them this morning was what I was going to do.
yeah, if you put a bicycle lane though, that it stops them altogether from parking.
Yeah, but I have roads mods where you can have up to 4 lanes on a normal road, on a little road, but it takes out the parking area.
I may have done something bad here.
But the one of the mods I have anyway, you can just tell them not to park on a certain section of road.
I may have done something bad.
You may have.
Tried to get fuel and forgot I had a big trailer behind me.
That's true. No, I've managed to get fuel twice and haven't had any incidents yet.
Well, this is a really sharp turn into the fuel.
Well, yeah, I done a U-turn. I didn't go on the wrong side, the footpath on the wrong side of the road, and back over.
But
and
here's the
onto it.
thing, I'm not having any refuel yet, so...
Well, this is refusing to come through.
Well, I got stuck halfway through. I wasn't actually hitting anything, but it wouldn't go, so I went over the curb. Oh, come on, truck, go.
Right, I've just dragged it backwards now. Let's see if it'll just come forward now. Come on, come round. Come round. Yay! It might be a bit damaged when I get there, but it's through. Sorry, what were you saying, Armour?
I'm going for an Oslo to France with heavy loads.
Oh yeah, but you've got a nice easy trailer.
Easy. I have yet to get. He has cat mods and he has updated it to heavy loads. So his mods is compatible.
Alright, who has?
He has a cat.
Oh, Jazzy Cat.
Yeah.
And has he got some... Well, now that we have these ones, I would say he'd start putting out trailers like this for ETS, right?
Not yet.
Well, I suppose, yeah, because ETS...
But they have a trailer.
ETS has to update the extra trailer before these will work.
But I can tell you this trailer I have here doesn't follow the truck that much.
No.
It's durable axles. Because it's there on every axle, so when I take a corner, it's cutting corner more.
Yeah.
And I have 5 steering wheel axles, so 5 axles and every steering wheel.
Alright, and you've not... Yeah, well, so it cuts the corner, is it? Does it not steer out of the corner like the in-game ones?
Nope.
So I may have went right into the truck there, like right at its pivot point between the truck and the trailer, and just caused it to make a 90-degree shape with its trailer and its truck.
Yeah, not your truck, no, somebody else's truck.
Yeah, somebody else's truck. Totally all his fault. He ignores my beacons as I was charging along the road.
You do realise beacons don't mean that you have unlimited access and speed.
Ah, they do. They just don't realise this yet. It's a new law I'm implementing for the game, is that if I have beacons on, they all have to get in my way.
I'll have to remember that when I go to Scotland next week, so I'll get a little flashing beak and stick that on. Well, Stu said when in Scotland, if you have a flashing orange light, it means you can do what you want.
That's what it's always meant, isn't it?
A friend of mine used to do that in London actually, and he was working. They were doing traffic lights in London. That's what he used to do, like, just put on the orange beacons and with the big traffic light system or sign on it, and just drive around London wherever he wanted to go. People would let you out and down bus lanes, everything, and you just, oh, I'm on the way to a job there. And you get away
That's
with
handy for this game.
you get away with murder, like, because the cops go, oh yeah, go on, because they prefer to have traffic lights working than not working.
You don't want to.
What happens? Sorry. What happens when they notice that he doesn't repair the traffic lights?
Oh yeah, but there's always something broken or fixed. They wouldn't know what's going on beyond their little area.
Sounds like a perfect scam. Right, so I've just left Tucson with this trailer, and I'm already up 60% damage.
60
16.
or 16. Oh yes, I'm at 0%. I have 1%. I have 1% on the truck because I hit one of those freaking solid markers on the side of the road.
Oh, aye.
While I was in third person view. I don't normally drive in third person view, but as it's the DLC, I may as well have a look at it.
Right, so this scraper at £90,000. I'm trying to see how wide it is. And it's wider than my truck by the looks of it. Yeah, it kind of looks wider than my truck.
Scraper probably is.
I can see all the traffic behind me just not trying to pass me because I'm just taking up all 3 lanes at once. I like this scraper. It stops traffic passing me. Because I'm sitting in the middle lane and it's kind of hanging over, so I'm just blocking all 3 lanes at once.
287 miles to go. I'll have to call it a day then. But done 3 loads anyway.
I've got 1,000 to go. It's been an hour already.
I don't know what I'm recording actually, because I have no...
Well, if it's ATS, I've seen you jump down at least an hour. Well, I've seen you jump to ATS at least an hour before I jumped in.
Well, I was in and out of ATS because XSplit decided that I had to have a X11 game or an OpenGL game, and I wouldn't read this game. I started and closed it, started it, went into Steam itself and clicked on DirectX. Like, no, it still didn't recognise it. So then I had to find where I had my hooks. I had to find Shadowplay then, I was like, where did I put that?
I'm using OBS for streaming, so
I have OBS, but I have Shadowplay because I have NVIDIA graphics
yeah,
card.
I should play as well.
And I
I'm not
have XSplit because that's free with the motherboard. I get a year subscription. And it's handy because you have YouTube chat comes up on your screen, and then you can what you call it, you can react with it without having to go out of your game. And then I have it set up when I alt-tab, it puts a picture up for me, where Shadowplay doesn't. When I alt-tab, it shows my desktop.
See, for OBS and alt-tab out a game, if I set it to specifically capture the game, it'll just show the background image after that.
Yeah.
Alt-tabbed.
I think I did have that on Shadowplay, but sure, I was just, yeah, I get something to work Because I have OBS somewhere too.
When you went background, it was just the picture of my beloved bug just lying on my couch, just looking at me.
No, mine is my desktop. Well, it was my desktop with shadow play window opened up, but that's grand. Nothing there, no codes or anything, or no passwords or anything.
Oh yeah, I was looking into that City Skylines as well, Daphne. See, the heating plant, it saves you money. Like, when it turns winter on a non-winter map, you
Right.
lose about 10 grand. I went from 18 grand a day to 4 grand a day or something like that. And that's because the heating goes right up to about 89 megawatts at that point.
Right, so you should have it or you shouldn't have it.
You should have it, it'll save you money in the long run.
Alright. Well, I didn't think the non-ones done it. I thought it was only the winter ones.
Yeah, but it turns winter on a non-winter map. Still, the temperature drops to about 4 degrees Celsius, and they start using heating in houses, which uses
Alright.
more electricity, which costs you more money.
I must try that, so.
Yeah, so if I'm gonna have to try putting in the heat plant and see if it stops and cost me money. But I think that's what's happening. And I just went around the corner at 70 mile an hour, and it wasn't very happy at me for it.
It wasn't what?
Very happy at me for going around the corner at 78 mile an hour.
Well, I done 77, yeah, and I went light. It was nowhere near flipping, but it went light.
Yeah, I slammed into the barrier, that's fine. Hitting the barrier's fine. I can still drive.
Whoa.
Well, at least the good news is these are grey roads. I haven't been here before.
I think I got most of the American map now. Yeah, I'm at 84.6%.
I'm not sure what I'm at now, but I managed to get my last two towns, which was Jackpot and Hornibrook. Is it Hornibrook? The two up the very north. I managed to get them yesterday, I think it was. So I have
Yeah, I see your achievement.
I have all my I have all the cities visited now. There's not a whole lot of, all I have to do now is I have to get the racetrack.
Do you want me told where that is, or do you want to find it
No,
yourself?
I'll find it. I have to get the racetrack, and then I have to do the sites in Colorado, is it? I think I have 4 of
the Colorado
6.
River.
Yeah, I have 4.
Yeah.
I think I have 4 of the 6.
Do you want another tip? Just, I won't tell you where it is, but I'll just give you a tip to find it. if you want.
Well, it's like this, Stu. If I'll just go into Colorado and do all the grey roads.
No, you won't find it.
No? Is it not on the road?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, it's not on the roads. The one of the sites is not on the road, you'll have to drive off the road to find it.
Alright. But you probably have to drive off to get your to get the 100%. Not that that's an achievement anyway. So.
Yeah, just so you know that one of the sites for this Colorado River is off the road. You'll have to just.
Yeah, because that's all I have left in them. It's not a whole amount. And Bus Simulator's the same. I have to find a race in Bus Simulator. There's a race somewhere in it.
Right. Oops. I may have just jabbed myself because I rammed this truck into our side of the road.
Well, I presume it gives you good trucks, but yeah, the trailers aren't too bad to handle there. They don't go around corners. They actually don't have to swing as wide as you think.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a bit of speed, you don't have to swing that wide.
You have a bit of speed, you can go anywhere you want.
When you're going slow, it's a bit more awkward. But like when you're going like 30, 40 around the corner, it follows you nicely. No, it does cut the corner, but it doesn't cut the corner.
Yeah, well, going 30 in the corner also helps there's not something in front of you to run into.
If there's nothing in front of you, that always helps.
Because I just rammed into a truck and pushed him to the side of the road, and he wasn't going anywhere after that.
It's 6 o'clock in the evening already.
Let's see, 3% damage on the trailer, that's not too bad. That's from just dragging it around the corner there. Literally bouncing off a bridge on the way around.
It's there, nice side of the road. That's close. I'd gone around the outside of a corner as a truck came the opposite direction.
See, they're not really different from normal trailers to me, like, or how to steer around corners, except for the fact that it's just a bit longer.
They're long, so you have to remember that your trailer is there a little bit longer in the corner.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to remember. It's like the rest of it is just it's normal, same as normal for.
Or when you're
how it's
pulling
steered.
in front of traffic on the motorway, you have to, on the highway, you have to remember that you're longer. Well able to
Well,
move this trailer anyway.
You only have to remember you're longer for traffic if you're actually trying to avoid them.
Yeah, I tried to drive sensibly. I haven't got hundreds of millions yet, so I just could go horribly wrong on the side around the blind corner. 83 mile an hour. This thing ain't going to stop.
You'd be surprised how easy it is for traffic to stop you by hitting them.
Oh, it'll stop if I hit traffic, but I won't stop before I hit traffic. 87, 88, so you're going to get better than 91.
I'm going in the back road
89
just now.
as I start getting up the hill again. Oh, somebody, I've never seen them before. What are they called? John does gliding. John does little parachute things, jump off the side of a mountain, jollies.
Paraglider?
Paragliding, that's it, yeah. I've never seen them before. Mind you, this road was grey, so maybe I've never been up there before. Oh, that truck slowed down for me.
It slowed down for you. That's terrible.
I was overtaking him and he hammered on the brakes. I was there, shit, does that mean he's slowing down to let me in, or does that mean he's slowing down because the AI knows there's another AI coming up towards us?
It's probably him.
No,
It only slammed.
no, I didn't. It was, if you overtake them, they have a tendency to slow down to let you in.
I've never noticed then, to be honest.
no,
I
they
just
do.
hit them with the trailer.
No, the trucks do that.
If I went in, I just smacked them with the trailer, and that lets them know to get in my way.
No, I've found that if you drive up past them, they often slow down to let you in.
Oh, right. Well, that's what happens if you drive sensibly then.
You
Not like me, you just...
You wouldn't know a whole lot about that.
Nope. I know how to smack them at my way, I don't know it about driving
Of
sensibly.
course. Oh, these gears then.
You're quite wondering how I got that achievement though for like Euro Truck for doing 5 deliveries in a row without taking any damage.
Well, you can drive sensibly if you want. Right, this truck definitely doesn't like, or these loads definitely don't like you not change
I've only
the
got-
gears properly, or just
I've only got...
when you stop.
Sorry.
Now, if you stop,
I've-
like you have to go back down into first again.
See the Euro Truck, I've only got 4 left of doing that now. The petrol one, the Marina one, and the 20,000 XP and less than 10,000 miles, and the GPS.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drive sensibly for that one.
Yeah, for the 20,000, yeah. That's not too hard though, you just pick 4 deliveries that are longest that you can get and you'll have 20,000 XP and about 6,400 miles.
And then take them with their all the high value stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you get up to 4 things at once in it. Fragile, urgent, high value, and what was the other one?
Hazardous.
Yeah, ADR.
If you can get all of them on it, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. 70 miles to do. It's not my truck, so. There's not much room in the tunnels.
I'm fine with that.
There is
As long as
room.
there's room for me.
See that if they give you a high load and then mark all the tunnels and tell you you have height restrictions.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Or they have some tunnels where you can just barely make it through. Like, it just scrapes the top as you go through.
Well, there's a tunnel near us, and it's slightly on the low side. Like a normal truck will fit through an 18-foot normal truck. But there's been a few heavy loads, or high loads have gone through it and whipped out all the air conditioning and lights in it. So there's a sign, and I've seen it activated a couple of times where trucks, it's like a beam that goes across the road at whatever height. And you'll be driving along one day and the next thing this sign at the road lights up, please pull over. And I was like, ah? I realised it was a truck behind me. You can do a U-turn, it's like basically pull over, and you can do a U-turn without actually going into the bridge, into the tunnel. But it activates if the beam gets broken by a truck.
Basically, it's just a safety device to make sure.
It took about a year to fix it after the last truck went through it. Because they have to do everything, so then it's closed at night and it's contraflow and it's...
Let's be down to 600 miles to go. You should be close to yours then.
Yeah, 28. I have 51 minutes before I need bed. I have 38 minutes left to deliver. I'm 38 minutes estimated time to deliver. So grand.
Have they changed the sleep timer as well? Because I found I used to do about 500 miles before it needed to sleep, and now it's about 380 or something like that you can get to.
I don't think so. I mean, in-game note is 9 o'clock. I started at about 10 o'clock, I think. So, I mean, yeah, that would be about right. I can't remember how many miles this was, but it wasn't short. Or is it since they done the upgrade, like made it bigger? Do you know, they changed it from 120 to 135? Is it since then, now you seem to need to sleep, you can't do the same journeys anymore, because it's longer?
Maybe. But I've not got the sleep turned on this now because I turned it off on the multiplayer. But
No, I leave it on in the multiplayer, because you just don't have to do it. That was first instead of... Oh, this split shift, so I went from 13th into first. Because if you don't have your combinations of, it's the way you press the buttons.
yeah. You go in the wrong gear if you don't push the right
So
button.
like if you're in 7th and then you change up to 13th, but then you press the button, it changes you from 7th back to 1st, but you're in 13th, it does nothing until you go from 13th into 7th, but you're not into 7th, you're into 1st.
Oh.
So you don't know you're going into 1st until you go down from 13th. And of course I keep forgetting which buttons it is. I keep forgetting which buttons I'm supposed to be pressing. So it's like, is it this one? No. Or try the other one.
I think I'm going through Las Vegas.
Will you drop the load off in Las
Nope.
Vegas so I can pick it up?
Kingman, sorry, I'm in Kingman. I'm heading to Las Vegas.
When will you
Well, I'm not actually heading to Las Vegas. I'm passing through Las Vegas once I get out of here.
So, deliver this load and then sit down. Are you back on later?
Maybe. It depends what.
I'm not sure what game after, but I think there was talk about doing Wreckfest.
Right. Because I can't stay up late tonight because I'm back work tomorrow. But if
Yeah.
it's just like early afternoon style of thing,
Well, it'll be 9 o'clock,
no, probably not then.
as in it's 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or whatever they have, which is 5
Yeah.
hours ahead of us, or behind us, so it's 9 o'clock our time.
Well, I probably won't be able to make that then because I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I'm just off because the freaking council need to do a gas inspection to make sure my boiler's all right.
Did they call out you yet?
No, it's PM call out, so I'll be after. Well, we should start anytime after now, really.
Rail export. Or at least they
No,
can't
they're
get the
good for
reverse.
Oh yes. Can you imagine going round the corner on that one with one of those big trailers? Oh Jesus.
No, that's a nice easier than just doing square than just
So basically, you already know how to park it.
Yeah, although I was waiting for that one that he said that comes up where you have a heavy haul one sat out in the middle of the thing.
What, like next to your parking spots? They
No,
prevent you getting in.
as in one of the one of the, you know, the trailers that are parked there.
Yeah.
That one of them could be heavy haul, and if one of them is heavy haul, you can't swing around.
Right. So you basically bump into the trailer before you get to your parking spot.
Well, yeah, you can't get the angle. Like 25
Right.
XP for doing that. And
That's the point we need to know how to reverse then.
well, you can't because you're literally stopped 2 foot from the concrete barrier at the end, so you can't actually reverse into it.
Well, no, I meant if you go up towards it, reverse back a bit, and then go forward again.
So,
You'd have to know how to reverse a trailer so you can get it straightened. But
so that's me done now. So I must end the stream here,
okay.
and we may talk to you later.
See that
Bye stream.
by stream.